We invite you to open your hearts and minds as we embrace the power of love, compassion, and self-discovery. Prepare to be inspired, uplifted, and guided towards a higher understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. Welcome to I Am Love.
Allow yourself to lean into the idea that although your memories are in the past, they are the threads of who you are, and in that, using them to weave a bigger and better blanket of you will ultimately inspire other generations, but in turn continue to keep you warm.
That's Love Coach Paula Howell, commenting on today's story about how Lily learns the value of cherishing each moment and embracing life's experiences. The Patchwork Quilt. In a small, picturesque town, surrounded by fields of wildflowers, there lived a wise and beloved grandmother named Eleanor. She was known for her gentle spirit and the captivating stories she wove like threads of enchantment. But what endeared her most to the townsfolk was the treasured patchwork quilt she kept in her cozy cottage. Every square of the quilt held a unique piece of fabric, each with a story of its own. As the townspeople often gathered around Eleanor's warm hearth, they would admire the quilt and listen attentively to the tales behind each patch. The quilt was more than just a piece of art. It was a reflection of Eleanor's life, a testament to her joys, sorrows, and wisdom. One summer afternoon, a curious young girl named Lily, with eyes wide as saucers, sat at Eleanor's feet, fascinated by the quilt's rich history. She asked, "Grandma Eleanor, why is this quilt so special? What makes it different from any other?" Eleanor smiled warmly, her eyes glimmering with memories. "Oh, my dear Lily," she said, "this quilt is unique because it is a patchwork of life, a tapestry of experiences that have shaped who I am. Each piece of fabric tells a story, be it laughter shared with friends, tears shed during moments of sorrow, or the comfort of family's embrace." Lily was captivated, and she asked, "But how did you come to create such a beautiful quilt, Grandma?" Eleanor's eyes sparkled with nostalgia as she began to share her tale. "Many years ago, when I was just a young girl like you, my mother gave me a small box of fabric scraps. She told me that each scrap held a memory and that one day I would find the perfect use for them. So I started stitching, piecing together squares that told the story of my life." Eleanor pointed to a square with a pattern of wildflowers. "This fabric is from the dress I wore on my first day of school," she explained. "I was so nervous and afraid, but those wildflowers reminded me of the beauty in new beginnings." She touched another square adorned with a pattern of stars. "This piece represents the night I lay under the stars with my father, who taught me about the wonders of the universe and the power of dreaming big." As Eleanor continued her stories, the patchwork quilt seemed to come alive with memories. Lily listened intently, feeling the love and wisdom woven into every thread. In the following weeks, Lily became Eleanor's eager apprentice. Together, they collected fabric scraps from various moments in Lily's life, pieces from her favorite dresses, remnants from her school projects, and snippets from her grandmother's quilting projects. With every stitch, Eleanor taught Lily the art of creating a patchwork quilt, a living memory of a life well lived. And as they worked side by side, Lily not only learned to quilt, but also the value of cherishing each moment and embracing life's experiences. As the years passed, Lily's patchwork quilt grew, just like the bond between grandmother and granddaughter. The quilt became a shared masterpiece, a reflection of Eleanor's legacy of love and the blossoming wisdom of Lily's young heart. As Eleanor's time on earth neared its end, she lay in her cozy cottage, surrounded by the warmth of family and friends. The quilt draped gently over her, a testament to a life well lived, a life stitched together with love and memories. Eleanor turned to Lily, who held her hand tenderly and whispered, "My dearest Lily, this quilt is now yours. Stitch your own stories into it, and let it be a reminder of the beauty and resilience of life, even when it seems like a patchwork of moments." And so, as the sun set on Eleanor's remarkable life, Lily took up the quilt, the patchwork of memories that connected her to the past, the present, and the future. Through the threads of the quilt, Eleanor's wisdom and love would live on, weaving a tapestry of hope and inspiration for generations to come.
The idea of a patchwork quilt, that traditionally patches were given and used from old clothing from different family members. And patches were then created because the clothing had become so torn and they wanted to preserve parts of that fabric. And it ultimately became an object of warmth and it kept memories alive. Today, maybe your patchwork are your memories and your experiences. And although each patch has different wear and tear, they do provide us with a reflection of our life stories. Patches and patterns and flowers could provide us with so much insight, so much wisdom, allows us to realize that no matter what our blanket looks like, whatever our patches may be, or the seams that put it all together, ultimately it will be something that is unique, a legacy of the story of you.
That's Love Coach Paula Howell. In the next episode, hear how Mia understood the true purpose of her gift, to be a beacon of hope and a source of comfort for those in need.
We hope you enjoyed I Am Love, our gift to you from the I Am Love Foundation. Feel more love and less stress every day with the free I Am Love meditations at IamLoveFoundation.com and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts.
I am Ross Huge, the founder of the I Am Love Foundation. Please visit us at www.IamLoveFoundation.com.
Another Everything Podcast production. Visit everythingpodcast.com, a division of Pattison Media. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast.